while that throne of the heavens are, every pain and sorrow stillest, and the doubly wretched heart, doubly with refreshment fillest. I am very with contending, why this pain and desire, but peace descending. Come on, come into my beast, rhyming away goes today, away goes today, as they spit rhyming all day, spoken poetry, okay, rhyming all day, never stop it, okay, and away it goes today. The spring lets its blue ribbon once again flutter through the airs, sweet well-known scents, portentously, shrieked a contrary, violets already dream, I want to soon, come, listen from far away, a little harp, spring it's you, I've heard of you, I've spoken to you, to Chimney days, came a youth, a desert rest, of knowledge, a tutor may spoke he to him, in the most godly of arts, which such glorious fruit to the land of our father hath yielded, and the walls of the town from the Sambuca preserved, godly namest, thou the art, sheest, responded the wise one, but she was that, my dear son, ere she the state served, wouldest thou but the fruits from her, these two can mortal engender, with thou who woo, but goddess seek, not woman in her, again inside of my head, spoken poetry, all night and all day will never stop speaking spoken poetry, okay, nothing can be accomplished without norms and standards, wrapping up but never ender, one can't make bricks without straw, it is difficult to do things without the necessary conditions, there is paradise in heaven, and we have Sazu, and ain't a zoo on earth, circulated since the song, a dynasty, rapping away goes today. A man should be independent at the age of 30, be strict with yourself, and be lenient with others. When people are united, they can move Mount high, rhyming a why oh my, why oh why. Oh, my, raps and spoken poetry, and lies, not an hour, a power to have, or hate, or will, and us, is overruled by fate, when two are stripped, long ere the course begin, we wish that one should love the other, when, and that one especially, do we affect, to God, and gods, like in each respect, for reason no man knows, let it suffice, what we behold, is censored by our eyes, we're both deliberate, love is slight, whoever loved, that loved, and not at first sight, passion are likened, best to floods and streams, the shallow murmur, but the deep are numb, and so when affection yields its discourse, it seems, the bottom is but the shallow whence they come, they that are rich in words, and words discover, that they are poor in which makes the lover, rhymer forever, and ever, rapper forever and ever, and stop rapping and never. Inside of my head, the lyrics begin, speaking spoken poetry again. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day. Since you took your love away, since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whoever I choose. I can eat dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing. I said nothing can take away these blues, 'cause nothing compares to you. Nothing compares to you. It's been so lonely without you here, like a bird without a song. Nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, baby, where did I go wrong? I could put my arms around every woman that I see, but they only remind me of you. Yes, if it's true. Times here can never shine as bright as you. I went to the doctor, and guess what he told me? He said, you better just have fun. No matter what you do, 'cause nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. All the flowers that you planted in the backyard all died. When you went away. All the flowers died in the backyard when you went away. I know the living with the baby with me was sometimes harder, but I'm willing to give it another try. Never stop spitting in rhymes until the end of time. Once upon a time, I believe it was Tuesday, when I caught your eye, and we caught on to something. I hold on to you the night. You looked me in the eye and told me you left me. I'm rhyming forever and always. Never stop spitting forever and ever. You said we used to be together and day together always. I really feel that I'm losing my best friend. I can't believe this could happen at the end. It looks as though you're letting go. And if it's real, well, I don't know. Well, there if I go, spitting never-ending poetry into my phone. Well, there if I go, well, don't you know? I'll never stop spitting poetry within my phone. Well, there if I go, no, 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 no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Spitting never-ending poetry into my phone. Well, there if I go, never stop it, don't you know? Well, a new Drake, Bowie's and Henny. You ain't got no Henny, I get the Remy. You ain't got the Hemi, Annie. I can't get so do smooth criminal shit, baby. A case for Sosa, intention, glide in a Hummer with a flying saucer engine, wheeled out at my crib in the winter having cookouts. A smack I wish, look out, I'm the boss, boss, a crab, a fucker, trying to conquer us. They mad because we jump out of cabs and hop on the bus. A cop and dust, a film, burn, a click, rocked a whole metropolis. I'm Superman from Metropolis that spoken poetry. I'm Superman of Metropolis that spoken poetry. Never stop rapping maniacally. Can't I stop rapping all night and all day? Spoken poetry, okay? I'll be rapping all night and all day to infinite spoken poetry, okay? Side of my head when I come back again. I'll be your best friend until the end of poetry. Inside of your head, the demon said. What of the Athenian last year on White Boston, a committee hunt on metal to say to the world, here is the champion heavyweight poet. I am the champion heavyweight poet. He stood to a masted schooner and flung his medal far out to the sea of Boston, a bosom, and why not? Has anybody ever given the ocean a medal? Who of the poets equal the music of the sea? And where is the symbol of the people under it is a sea? Maybe the morning sun is a 5-cent yellow balloon, and the evening stars the joke of God gone crazy. Maybe the mothers of the world and the life that pours from their torso folds. Maybe it all a lie, sworn by liars, and a God with a cackle and laughter says, I be Almighty God. I have made all this. I have made it for crazers, Caesars, and kings. A ween and a ding, a shell of liquid have praise your blame for being a squid. A shell of a bird have compliments for being born with wings. The moon is a cadaver and a dusty mummy and a damned rotten investment. But there is an eagle and me and a mockingbird, and the eagle flies among the rocky mountains of my dreams and fights among the Sierra tracks of what I want, and the mockingbird warbles in the early forenoon before the dew is gone. Warbles in the underbush of my Chattanooga of hope, gushes over the blue Ozark foothills of my wishes, and I got the eagle and the mockingbird from the wilderness, the one-eyed mollusk, the one-eyed mollusk of on the sea bottom, feathered and luminous, is my equal in what he and I know of the star. Clusters not yet by the best of stargazers, rhyming forever and ever and ever and ever. I've rapping never, I rap forever and ever. The fog comes, the little cat beat. The fog comes and the little cat beat. It sits, looking over harbor and city on silent haunches, and then moves on. I am stone and steel of your sleeping numbers. I remember all that you forgot. I will die as many times as you make me over again. I get off of this estate. What for? Because it is mine. Where did you get it? From my father. Where did he get it? From his father. And where did he get it? He fought for it. Well, I'll fight you for it. Right now, wake of the worn, tired stars. I say, you shall die early and die dirty. The clean, cold stars. I say, you shall die late and die clean. The runaway stars say, you shall never die at all. Never at all. A night from a railroad car. A window is a gray, a dark, soft thing, broken across with slashes of light. Rhyme. I'll never stop spitting all night. Maybe the morning sun is a 5-cent yellow balloon spitting to you. Shall us never stop spitting out all night and all day. Away goes the day as I hear the spoken poetry speaking to me. The most beautiful sea. Hasn't been crossed yet. No, it's all this way. Being captured is beside the point. The best is not to surrender forever and ever. The strangest of our powers is the courage to live, knowing that we will die. Nothing more is true. Haven't you ever thought of living unconsciously like bears, sniffing the earth close to pears, and the mossy dark, far from human voices and fire? The rhymer forever and ever and ever. I'm the rhymer forever and ever and never stops rapping and never. All night and all day. I'm speaking spoken poetry. Hilltops covered in smog. And I can't breathe for what felt like weeks, held together with duct tape, but soggy like paper mache. I smile and I say that I know everything's okay. I can't shake this feeling like I'm gonna die today. Another day where I hate everything. My arms get sunburned, sticking out of my window on the 5, praying for 2-week winter. On an earthquake devoured us all whole. But what do I know? Except I'm sick of staying up till 4 a.m. and thinking every siren's heading straight into my living room. When I'm getting high, I hate the way I live indoors. Well, there I go, spitting notes into my phone. Well, there if I go, I'm getting high and spitting infinite poetry rhymes. I'm getting high and spitting infinite poetry rhymes. I saw in gradual vision through my tears the sweet and years, the melancholy years of those of my own life, who by turns had flung a shadow across me. I would build a cloudy house for my thoughts to live in. When for earth to fancy lose, and too low for heaven. Hush, hush, shush, I talk my dream aloud. I build it bright to see. I build it on the moonlit cloud, to which I looked for thee. There's a spit into thee, oh life, how oft we throw it off and think enough of life. So much. Here's a cause for rupture. Here and we must break with life, or be ourselves. Unworthy, here we are wronged, maimed, spoiled for aspiration, farewell life. And so forward, babes, we hide our eyes and think all end, and then life calls to us, and some transform apple out of crystal with a new voice above us or below us or around. Perhaps no a name in nature's voice, or love, a trick in ourselves because we are more ashamed to our compensations than our griefs. Still life's voice, still we may peace our life. Rhyme or rhyme, the abundant earth, no doubt, has little room for things worn out, disdain. Then break them, throw them by, and if before the days grew rough, and we once were loved us well enough, I think we've fared away from my heart and I, rhyming all day and all night. What must be wrong with my mind? I cannot stop hearing the lyrics and rhymes. What is wrong with my mind? I cannot stop hearing the lyrics and rhymes all day and all night. Inside of my mind, I hear the echoing lyrics and rhymes. They play to me all day and all night. They hypnotize me in infinite rhymes. Never stop spitting all the time. Little one who dwell in the house of darkness. Well, you are outside now. You have seen the light of the sun. Why are you crying? Why are you yelling? Why didn't you cry in there? You have arose the god of the house, and the casa rickum when he woken up. Who roused me, who startled me. The little one has roused you. The little one has startled you. And onto drinkers of wine, as and onto tipplers. I may sleep, fall on him again and again. I can never stop spitting poetry, and never stops hypnotizing me. You're there, little one, a newborn human being. There's a spit into thee for all of eternity, infinity times infinity, twixt to thee the infinity for all of eternity. What must be wrong with me? Hearing the lyrics speaking to me in spoken poetry. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are vision, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. so we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know we're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers in me, who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star. Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find that the rainbow connection with lovers, the dreamers to me, and all of us under its spell. We know that's probably magic. The rainbow is probably magic. I'm spitting rapid. Have you ever been half asleep and have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that called the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it, and sometimes that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find out the rainbow connection with lovers, the dreamers in me, rapping away in that. Never stop spitting all night and all day. Spoken poetry hypnotizing me infinitely. A blackbird singing and the dead of the night. Tears take those broken wings and learn to fly. Rhyme, take those broken wings and learn to fly. Rhyme, all your life you were only waiting for the moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of the night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. A blackbird fly, into the light of the dark black night. A blackbird fly, into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird seen it in the dead of the night. Take those broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Fly, blackbird, fly. Fly back, blackbird, fly. In the form of a sad lullaby. Never ending sad lullaby. In the form of a rhyme. I'm spitting all day and all night. What is wrong with me? I cannot stop hearing the spoken poetry. Hypnotizing me infinitely. For eternity. I love you like the love song, baby. And I keep hitting repeat. Indeed, I am thinking of you in my sleepless solitude tonight. If it's wrong to love you, then my heart just won't let me be right. Loving you was young and wild and free. Loving you was cool and hot and sweet. Loving you was sunshine, safe and sound. Love was when I loved you. One true time I hold to. And my life will always go on. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I want to do. Go to the ends of earth for you to make you feel my love. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding me. Now you're lifting me up instead of holding me down. Stealing my heart instead of stealing my crown. And when you're reading, needing, spitting, your space to do some navigating. I'll be here patiently waiting to see what you find. I miss you in my blood. I am forsaken of the rest. I remember those walls I built. But baby, they're tumbling down, fumbling, rumbling, tumbling down. And they didn't even put up a fight. It didn't even make a sound. Lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my women? Rapping or ending. I close my eyes at night, wondering where would I be without you in my life. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too is when I'll fall in love with you. And I can tell by the way you walk to walk and talk to talk. But take my hand, take my life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Yes, it's true. Can't help falling in love with you. Yes, it's true. From above, infinite rainbow, hypnotizing from above. Turtle, dove, love from above. Turtle, dove, love, dove from above. A girl's bush, sometimes because they are alive, half wishing they were dead to save. The shame, the sudden blush devours them, neck and brow. They have drawn too near the fire of life, like gnats, and flare up boldly, wings and all. What then? Who's sorry for the gnat or a girl? Spins and whirls and it twirls. And if God choose, I shall but love the after death. Wrapped in a mess, I would build a cloudy house for my thoughts to live in, and when for earth to fancy loose, and lo, for heaven, hush, hush, I talk my dream aloud, I build it bright to see, I build it on a moonlit cloud, to which I look to feed. Oh, not spitting to thee, how oft we throw if off and think enough of life and so much. Here's a cause for a rupture, and we must break with life, or be ourselves unworthy here we are wronged, a main spoiled for aspiration, farewell life, and so forward babes, we hide in eyes, and think all ended, and life falls, and life calls to us, and some transform and never stop spitting to us. My letters all dead, paper mute and white, and yet they seem alive and quivering against my tremulous hands, which lose of a string, and let them drop down on my knee at night, spitting rhyme never ending at night. What must be wrong with my head? Hearing the echoing lyrics, they said. The echoing lyrics inside of my head never stop speaking again. Never stop speaking again. Lyrics in my head never stop speaking again. Lyrics in my head never stop speaking again and again. What is wrong with me? And I stop hearing the infinite spoken poetry. I am the darker one. They sent me to eat in the kitchen when company comes. Bum bum. Oh God, of dust and rainbows, help us to see that without the dust, the rainbow would not be indeed. Then you may hear me holler, and you may see me cry. I'll be dog, sweet baby, if you're gonna see me die. I am so tired of waiting, aren't you? For the world to become good and beautiful and kind. Let us take a knife and cut the world in two and see what worms are eaten at the rhyme. So since I'm still here living, I guess I will live on. I could have died for love, but for living I was born. I know rivers ancient of the world, and older than the flow of human blood in the veins, wrapping away go the day. Inside of my head, the echoing lyrics again. Never stopped it, I said. Inside of my head, the echoing lyrics again. Oh, solitude. If I must with thee dwell, let it not be among the jumped heap, or murky buildings climb with me, but steep nature's observatory, where to dwell, where to delve, its flowery slopes, its river crystal swell, may seem to span. Let me thy vigils keep amongst boughs, a pavilion, where the deer swift leap, the deers are leaping through the meadow. Again inside of my head, the lyrics began, I said, echoing inside of my head, the infinite poetry again. I want to hear it again. Damn it, I want to hear it again. Never ending spoken poetry inside of my head begins to speak again. Never stop spitting again. The infinite poetry, I said. Let me call shortly up. Is tonight the night then? Let me know. Let me up as soon as possible. The razzle dazzle, purple snapple. There's a spitting razzle dazzle. I hustle the devil. The dazzle. I hustle the devil. The dazzle. I'm spitting never ending again. God's love for us is unending. His mercy is new each meaning. He walks through the daily fires with us. Find comfort in Him. We don't have to try to handle life on our own. We'll bear if I go. Don't you know? We'll bear if I go. There's a spitting notes into my phone. It never ended, don't you know? The notes never ended, don't you know? Inside of my phone. We'll bear if I go. Spitting never ending notes into my phone. We'll bear if I go. And I too, beneath your almighty sexy, go forth at night, walk crying like a cat, even the lofty tower I labored for at Fort Birds to follow in, what girls to have sex. There's a spitting ramps and a mess, the dainty dame. For that you be so coy, I also pluck your plumes, as you shall say no more. Go. Seek home, seek some other where, and portion me no more. By a beauty shall no more be found, nor and by a marble a ball shall sound my echoing sound. Then worms I shall try that long preserved virginity, and your quaint honor turn to dust, and unto ashes all my lust. Spitting rhymes I must inside of my head. The demons begin, the angels begin spitting poetry, I said. The angels begin spitting poetries into my head. Never stop rapping again. Sweet words are like honey, a little may refresh, but too much gluts the stomach. Authority about wisdom is like a heavy axe without an edge, a fitter to bruise than polish. If we had no winter, the spring would not be so pleasant. If we did not sometimes taste adversity, prosperity would not be so welcome. if ever two were one, then surely we, if ever were loved by my wife, then we, if ever wife was happy, and spit and never ended again of a ill-formed offspring of my feeble brain, who after birth distant by my side remain, until snatched from thence my be friends by friends less wise and true, who thee abroad exposed to public view, made these in rags, halted to the oppressed trudge, where errors were not lessened. All may judge at thy return. My blushing was not small, my rambling brat, and precious mother call. I begin to fall. I'm not no way now say. I'm about spitting never ending all day. Now say I'll never stop spitting all night and all day. Inside of my head, spoken poetry. Spoken poetry, I'll speaking in my head all night and all day. What is wrong with me? Baby, please don't dry your eyes. Rest your head close to my heart. Never part from me. I'll never stop spitting into thee. For all of eternity, rhymes are echoing from me telepathically. For all of eternity, little brown baby bird, left in your nest, wrapped in your nest, strapped in your nest, your little cradle board rocks you to rest. As hard are you as hands are you nest. As hard as hands are you nest. As hands are you nest. As bands are you nest. It swings from the dawn, a bending branch of the oak, of the watch, the camp flame, and the curling gray smoke. But for you, for your pretty black eyes, sleep is best. Little brown baby of mine, go to rest. Little brown baby bird swinging to sleep, winging to sleep, singing to sleep. Your wonder, black eyes, that's so wide open to keep, shielding their sleep, unyielding to sleep, shielding their sleep, unyielding to sleep. The heron is homing, the plover is still, the night owl calls from his haunt on the hill. After the fox barks, woof 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 meow, afar the stars peep. A little brown baby bird of mine, please go to sleep. Never stop spitting, rhyming for eternity. Stop speaking, rhyming for eternity. I'm trying to sleep infinitely. Don't you hear me? Stop speaking poetry. You're driving me crazy, David. I'm trying to sleep. Stop speaking poetry. We gotta stop it right now, you say. You slipped through my fingers. You slipped through my fingers all those years ago, all those yesterdays ago. How the regret still lingers of the way I let you go, and the what way I let you go. You say I suppress the sunshine and bring you only rain. I beg you not to leave, but I know it is in vain. I know if I let you go, that would ease your pain. But I fear if we say goodbye, we will never meet again. There's that rapping I said, raps inside of my head, begin to speak again. Raps inside of my head begin to speak spoken poetry again. I said it, it will never end up again. Inside of my head, lyrics begin. There's a spitting poetry in my head. What must be wrong with me? Never stop hearing for eternity. It came as a rude shock to me when you told me that you were going away. I felt lost and can't find myself. All I could see around me is total darkness. That seems like imaginative words. My heart's broken. What have I done? I asked myself. I thought I was the best for you. I did it all. I did all I could to make you stay. I can't figure out where I missed a line that you left me in Wonderland. My heart is broken again. Spitting rhymes in my head, the echoing lyrics again. Broken heart poetry inside of me, spitting all night and all day. What must be wrong with me? I cannot stop hearing it for eternity. Eternity, spitting to me. For eternity, the lyrics are spitting to me. They never ended, don't you say? The ending, spoken poetry inside of my head. The lyrics say, never stop spitting lyrics and rhymes all day. Away goes the day. Never stop spitting okay all night and all day. Alone re-centered, no yearnings, no trickings. The Gaia said, now I'd be happy. So why the ache still there? Rapper aware of there. Who am I, a mortal mind, to sing your holy praise? Why do these insolent eyes yearn for a single glimpse? It's your bright glow that makes it seem like everything here shines. Would anyone think it abuse to be lost in you? Yes, if it's true, you're merciless, and you only love your reputation. But is there any infamy, rapping a monopoly, well, nay, just like when a body's engulfed in flames, all the world's pleasures, pleasures, can't provide no relief. So, too does it happen, rapping, never ending, stopping, never stopping, and rapping, that when people are in pain, there's no way to place, there's no way to placate to one with a compassion in their homes, or a fair go, with threads of grace, your eyebrows cast, tying up into a perfect posy of love, toss away your supplicant sins. Your partner might be like dispensing sentences that fit the crime, but a glance from you bust up the bad habit he was free will, spitting the ill, as fire she just loved me alone, then prayed in isolation and slowly found herself my literal better half, reputable rap, and then damn it, fall down and play great too much and take a nap. There's a spitting inside of my head. The lyrics began hypnotizing my head. The lyrics began, I said, hypnotizing my head. I said and I said, they start speaking again. Damn lyrics starting to speaketh again. The simple there's a spitting rapping, I said. The sun can't clap forever. The sun can't clap forever. The sea can dry up in an instant. The axis of the earth can't be broken like a weak crystal. Everything will happen, death can cover me with its funeral coat, but the flame of your love can never be turned on me. Rapping infinite, friendship is a river and a rain. The river froze through the rain. The rain is an island in a river. The river says that there was no river, then only river, before and after. What erases friendship? Does it erase that? The river flows, and the rain is formed. A friendship erases time and thus frees us. It is a river that, as flows, creates its rains. In the sand of the river, our footprints are erased. In the sand, we look for a river. Where have you gone? We live in oblivion and memory. Spitting today, spoken poetry. This moment is an island bought by us in time. Till the end of time, all day and all night, spitting the infinite rhymes in the form of a lullaby. A nursery, spoken poetry.